Hi, welcome back again. In this session, we are going to move in a Power Query editor. The next step is called Add Columns. So before starting, let me remind you that all the previous sessions that are very important, by the way, and all are available on my YouTube channel, Fahad Hussain CS. To search, come to my YouTube channel playlist, and there are a lot of the videos, including the Power BI prisoner, to watch this. And if you want a content related material of these videos, it's available on my blog, fahadhusaincsblogspot.com. You can find the material from here absolutely free. So what are you waiting for? Do subscribe the channel to get familiar about that what is going on in the field of technology. Okay, so I just open a Power BI desktop, and you can use a sample data. Okay, this time I'm going to import a sample data of own Power BI. Okay, I just click on it, load sample data, and there is a financial data sheet, okay, which means the finance related columns are there. I just click on the transform data, the Power Query editor will be open, and there is a third tab called add column. I just click on it, okay. And when you click on it, you can easily observe that start from column from example, okay. When you right click on it, so there is an option add column from example. That's the same option add column from example is here, okay, but there is two options. How it's work, let's see. For example, if you explore that, there are different number of the columns are there that is start from segment to onward till to the value of years, okay. So if I just click here from all columns, which means that I'm going to add one more column in this table, the existing table, from rest of the previous all columns, which means that I used the other number of the columns in a one custom column. Let's see, from all column I just select, and there is a new column here, okay. I just double click on it. For example, I want to add a values here of Canada, the country. I just double click on it and write Canada. There is a Canada, and when I just click Canada, double click on it, you can see that. And when I just press shift with enter, okay, sorry, not shift with enter, it's a control with enter, and you can observe that all the values of this column will be added here. Okay, all the columns are added here, and this is a new column. It's now created. But the problem is that the same thing is happened on a duplicate column as well. Okay, no problem. If I just make it cancel, to show you how this option is more relevant, more important than the duplicate only. From all column again, I'm just right here, double click and write Canada. Okay, and just click Canada on it. And when you click, it will, okay, all the values are added. Now double click on the Canada as well, arrow key and space, which means that one column values is added in my new column, and I want to add another value. Okay, for example, I want to add a month number. Look at this, the month number. This is a separate existing column, by the way. I just write 1 here, okay, and then control enter. You can observe that the same month number is also added. Similarly, you can write a existing more values to merge this different column values in a custom column, or you can write a custom new text by yourself as well, which will remain same in a in this column. For example, I just write my name here, Fahad, okay, and just press control enter. And when you press control enter, the same name is going to add. Why? Because this is not a value of any other columns. That's why the same name is going to add. Okay, so 3 columns I just write merge in a single column, and then press OK. When you press OK, and you can see that there is a DEX command is also creating. We will discuss about the DEX command, but this time this is just option to merge different option. Control press enter to apply. This option is also written. I just click OK. And when I just click OK, it takes few seconds to merge a new column and add it on my original table. The next thing is that if I just select this one, this, and this, 3 columns, okay, and just come here from selection, which means that from selection, I want to create another column. I just click on it. And you can see that the selected number of the columns is already there, okay, which I am going to apply to make another column. I just write here, double click, and I'm just right here, government. Okay, there's the first column which I have selected here. I just double click on it. And then the next one is Canada. There. Okay, and just press control enter. And you can see that from the phone number of the column, I have just added 2 number of the columns. They have merged with the same values, and click OK. The another custom merge values are added on it. Hope you understand the concept. The next one is the custom column. Okay, the custom column is another option. If I just click on it, it will show me the custom. Okay, which means that you need to name it. Okay, no problem. I just write it custom column. Okay, that will be the heading of my column. But how we can add a custom column? For example, if you see the month number, so month number, there is a month number. Look at this. This is a month number. I just click and insert. That column is added there. I want to add another custom column which use a month number, then multiply this month number by 12, for example. It is not a right away, but I'm just show you the example how the custom column give you a additional arithmetic operation on it to change the original value into some operation after operation, and you can add a custom values over here. Okay. You can multiply, divide, mod, all the things. Okay, make it very simple. Multiply by 12. Will be the name, and just click OK. And once you just click OK, the month number will multiply by 12 and all the values are here, which means that using a same option, you can add multiple number of the columns in a custom way. Now the third option is called a invoke custom function. Invoke custom function, which means calling the custom function, which means that you need to create a function and you can call here. Okay, how? Right click on it, single click on it, and here you can write a name of the column, and there is a function. You need to create a function, and after that you can apply a function over here. Okay, how? Look at this. I just click cancel. To understand this one, you need to just right click on the left part. Here it is, the blank area. I'm just going to zoom it, and here you can see that new query, and there is a blank query. I just click on the blank query, and when you click on the blank query, a query will added here. Okay, and when your query is added here, you right click on the query, and there you can see that the advanced editor. Okay, and now this advanced editor allow you to write a syntax of the function. The function is all about the logic in which you want to customize changing on the existing column to make another one column. Okay, that's a way of the invoke custom function. So it is show let and inform, which means whatever the assumption you are going to use under the let, and inside we are using to print on it. Okay, so I'm just using a very basic dummy function here. Look at this. Let add 10 is a variable name and x as a number, and whatever the value of the x, it will add 10 numbers on it, which means that I just take a column, any column, and when I just call this function on it, each cell value will be updated by adding 10 on it. Okay, this is the function I want to invoke on it. So I just done it. Okay, the function is ready, and whatever the values you are going to write here, okay, whatever the value you are going to write here, invoke that 10 more number is going to add, which means 10 to 20. Everything is okay. The function invoke function is ready here. Okay, now go to the add column, and I just make financial data in which I'm just reading here, and after that click on the invoke function, and here you can see that the query 1 is accessible. Why query 1 is accessible? Because I just created invoke function. Okay, so in which column, here you can see that in which column there is a decimal number in which you just directly write and invoke this function, or the alternative thing is that call the column number or column name in which you invoke and call this function. I just click on the column. So there are few number of the numeric values. For example, the unit sold, this is a numeric value, by the way, and just unit sold. Okay, it's a very ordinary basic thing is that you can add only 10 numbers with a numeric value only. Okay, this will be the column. So I'm just right here invoke. Okay, invoked, and I just click OK. And when I just click OK, the unit sold 1618 will be updated into a new one, 18228. You can see that in each cell 10 numbers is going to add individually in all values. So this is called a invoke function. How invoke function work? You need to do this kind of the activity over there. Okay. So the next one, I'm just going to add a conditional column as well, and after that we will end this session, and the next one we will resume the same thing. I just click on the conditional column. There's another option here. The conditional column is that I want to add a conditional column, so why not I'm just write conditional column. Okay, and which column you are going to take. For example, I'm taking sales price. Okay, so firstly I need to understand that how many values are there in a sales price. So look at this, sales price. Yep, there it is, sales price. Look at this, the sales price. So that is starting, if I just click on the click on this value. So there are different values on it. Okay. So conditional, which means that if the values is greater than 20, this value 15, this one, based on this one, you can write something. Okay. So I just click on the conditional column again. So conditional column custom. I'm just unit sales price equal, exactly equal. If the unit price exactly equal, not equal, greater than, less than, what option conditional operator you can use here. This time I'm just using a greater than equal to 20. Okay. For example, not 20. For example, is greater than equal to 300. If it is greater than 300, so you need to write a numeric value or other columns. Okay, you can use another column as alternative result as well, which means that based on the first column values, I'm using the another column values to print in a conditional custom new column. Okay, otherwise you can also write a value. Okay, for example, I just come here, I'm just writing here greater than sign. I'm just writing, this is a custom way by the way, greater than 300. This is a value. For example, you need a more conditional statement, add clause. Okay, else if, which means, so same condition I'm using, sales price is greater than equal to 200. Then I'm just writing here greater than 200. You can write a string as well. One more, sales price is greater or equal to 100. Then greater than 100 will be displayed. Okay, and if this three condition is not right, so this is the last else, which means default. So in the default you can write no match with three conditions. That's it. Okay, I'm just click OK, and it follow the same steps. You can see that greater than, equal, and if the condition is not matching, it will just display the string with respect to the sales data which I just took here. Okay, the unit sold, sales price. Okay, whatever the option you are taking here, it will allow you to accept the condition and it print the value. So in this session we discuss about column from example, two option, custom, invoke, and conditional column. Hope you understand the concept. If there is any query regarding this, feel free to write the comment. I will try my level best to give you a answer of your comment on the right and best time. So stay in touch. We will discuss the rest of the topic in a coming session. Okay, see you there.